1,400 times it was clicked, those notifications were clicked, and it generated about $23,000, which is kind of an very amazing ROI. So and
$20 per click. Hey everyone, here is Daniel with another episode of our Ecom show, our podcast. And today I have a guest from our company, Mohit Kumar, who's been in our team for many years now. And he's our push notification expert. And I remember at the beginning, it was quite, we just asked around the team who is interested to do push all. And Mohit was the brave person who wanted to do it. And I'm really happy to say that with one of our clients, we achieved great numbers in the past 6 months. We made more than $40,000 extra revenue for this client and more than 14,000 push notification subscribers. We also gained hundreds of new email subscribers. We sent out 82 campaigns, and in the meantime, the client paid only $342 for the software. So I think that's a pretty amazing ROI. Hey, Mohit, it's good to have you here.
thank you, Daniel. Happy to be here. So let's start. I will go through the software and share with you every aspect of the software, how to use it and all.
Let's do it.
Can you see
Only
my
thing
screen?
I ask you is just explain it away, because some people, they listen to the podcast, which is only audio.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I will add this. I will add your screen to our live stream, so now everyone can see it. But please try to explain it a way that even people who just listen to it, they still understand the point.
Okay, I'll try to. So this is a Shopify app, and it cost around. It's pretty affordable. Like it starts from there's a free plan, and with our referral link, you will get an additional month, I think, for free plan. Then it increases to $19 or $27 or $57, depending on the number of impressions. Uh, let's first talk about the overall performance of this software. So far we have sent about 104 campaigns as of today, and we have gained about 16,400 subscribers, and the revenue generated so far from this software is more than 48,000, almost 49,000. And so and this revenues from the automations which we have set, and from the campaigns which we regularly send manually every week or every other week. So this is, as you can notice, it's a pretty amazing ROI, and we were pretty amazed at this. So we are trying to get more clients on board. So this is the overall performance. Now let's talk about uh, what this software actually does. So what this software does is that it sends a notification to people who are on the browser screen. So let's say someone is on your website, and they they are browsing your products. So they will get this notification that, hey, would you like to see push notifications? And if they allow, then only they will be enrolled in the welcome automation or the abandoned cart automation, so which I will explain later on also. So once so there's no need for any mobile number or any email ID at this stage. In fact, they never know what's your mobile number or email IDs. They just know you through a browser window, if I simplify it. So it's kind of non-invasive, if you think so, because a customer or a prospect doesn't need to enter or to give away his personal email ID or even a cell phone number to to be part of receiving marketing material from your website. So it's a pretty amazing tool. So as you can see, and for those who are listening, daily on a daily basis we see uh, almost a growth of about 20 to 25 people every day. So every day on this plan we are it's based on the number of amount of traffic you have on the website. But for this particular client, we see 20-25 new people. So and we are able to convert a quite a good amount of them. So and as for this particular client, most of the subscribers are from the United States, and the other two countries are Canada and Australia. So basically tier 1 countries. Now let's talk about the opt-ins, the very first step of setting it up. So there are several type of prompts which we can customize for our users, for our prospects. So one is like we have to put up a small logo so that people know, okay, this is from the same website, so that they are not confused. And then we have to put a title. So it will be seen at the very top of that particular notification window. And then there will be a little description which can be bigger than the length of the title. And then we have kind of an allow button, so which we can color it. We can have a background color, also a different text color, and we can customize the text on it. For this client we have put a simple yes, the word yes, yes. And if they don't want to allow this, they can click the other option, which is later. So if they click later, they won't be shown notification for certain period, or they won't be shown for many days, you can say. So that way they can either allow, they can either opt in, or they can, if they don't want to opt in, that's also fine. So this is how it looks on desktop. So for those who are listening, so we have a title, we have a description. After that we have a yes button or a later button. So that's the whole opt-in process. So when they visit our website, they will be shown this opt-in notification after a certain period of time, which we can customize. So the opt-in timings, you can set for like, you can set in seconds, you can set any number of seconds. We have made it 25 seconds for the desktop and 20 seconds for the mobile. And the users will be prompted maximum of 2 times per session. And a session means when the browser window is open, when they're actively browsing the website. And so that's one session. So if they click later, or if they click outside the notification, then after some time they will again see the notification, but after the second time they won't be prompted again. So we are not kind of bombarding them with notification all the time. So it's after 2 times is the maximum we have put. And we can also put a limit on like number of days. Like if a visitor sees a notification today, and if we set it for like if we set the frequency for like 10 days, so the next time he will be shown notification will be 10 days if he doesn't interact with that notification. So that's another setting we have. As regard to how it will be shown, or the position of the notification, so you can customize it. So for the desktop we have 4 or 5 options, which are either on the top left corner, or top center corner, or in the top right side of your desktop browser, or on the bottom left, bottom center, bottom right. So all the 5-6 corners we have. And on the mobile we have 2 options only, either at the top or at the bottom. So for this client we have selected top location for the mobile, and top center location for the desktop.
Have you
And
tested other other types as well in the past, or this is what we used from the beginning?
We used to have one setting for the bottom center
Mm-hmm.
for the desktop, but it kind of interfered with the text which was on the website of our
Yeah,
client. So
makes
we
sense.
decided not to, because it was kind of an important area of that website. So and most notifications which I have seen during my research, they use top center and top only for the desktop and mobile respectively. Then we, yeah, this is one more setting which is called fly out widget. So what it does is that we have a persistent notification and in the bottom part of the website, which you can customize obviously. So for this client we have set it as get your discount code and more, or subscribe to our notifications, you, and we have a thank you kind of message also after they click subscribe. But uh, on this bottom part of this particular notification, this is not an actual push notification, this is just a kind of a banner sort of. When you click subscribe on this banner, it will take you to that top center notification prompt only, and then you have to click the yes button, then only you will be shown the welcome flow automation, otherwise won't. So this is kind of a nudge towards subscribing the push notification if you didn't click on the top area the first time, top notification
Mm-hmm.
first time. But this also we kind of tried, and this also interfered with the bottom part of the bottom area of that website, because they had a lot of content there. The client didn't want to confuse users, so we didn't we have switched it off. So now we only have the notification at the top. So if the visitor comes on the website, they will see the message on the top. If they click yes, they will be allowed, otherwise not.
Mm-hmm.
Allowed in the sense they will be shown the notifications in future. So this is the basic setting of the push all. This is the prompt. So this is how they opt in. And now let's talk about
Let's talk about
segments.
automations,
Okay, yeah, let's talk about automations.
and after we can
So
talk about campaigns and segments.
yeah, okay. So if you for those who are listening, so far our automation has been delivered to about 20,600 times, or I would say a total of 20,600 notifications has been sent as part of the welcome automation and abandoned cart automation. And so far about 1,400 times it was clicked, those notifications were clicked, and it generated about $23,000, which is kind of an very amazing ROI. So
$20
and
per click
yeah, and
in
actually
revenue.
it's yeah, and actually it's more than that, because the revenue generated from the welcome notification, it's not shown in the push all software. And this is
Mm-hmm.
because we use a welcome discount, we offer a welcome discount to the first time visitors, first time notification people. So whenever they use that code, we know from Shopify how much revenue they have earned, how many times the coupon code was used, so we know from that, and I think it's a good number. If I will show you later once we log into Shopify, and we can show you. So that's also a good number. So the only revenue which is shown here is from the abandoned cart automation, which is about 23,000. And so it is much more than $20 per click. So the number of clicks in the abandoned cart automation is 475, and the revenue is 23,000. So it's almost I think more than $40. Yeah, let's calculate for our audience. It's, yeah, it's $49 per click, if I calculate it. So
You never
that's
get this on Facebook or Google.
okay.
It's amazing.
So yeah, so let's go inside each of these. So first one is welcome notification or the welcome automation. So in this software, we can see a preview on how it would look on Android devices, on Windows 10 device or Windows 8 device, or on Mac OS or the iOS. Um, so we have the push all gives three different reminders. So instead of emails or let's say ads, it names them as reminders. The notifications, it the name is reminder here. So we have three reminders here, but for this client we have set up only one. So whenever a new visitor subscribe, when they click yes to the push notification, they get into this welcome automation and they are shown a message, which is this. And we have set the time as 0 minutes. So immediately when they subscribe, they are shown this notification, and we kind of nudge them to buy from us. So we offer a welcome discount, and we have set it up as 11% discount. So for their first order, they, if they use this code, and this code is only available, they get to know this code only through this push notification. If they don't subscribe to push notification or our email users, they don't know about this code. So we are strategic about this. So this code has been used many times, many people have used it and placed their first order. So let's check out how many people have bought from this. In the meantime, let's go inside this, so I can show you the exact setup of this notification. So we have a title, we have a message, and I think its limit is about 120 characters. It used to be more, but they have reduced it. Then there's a primary link, which is you can think of as CTA URL. Then there are three different images options. So one image will be displayed for the Windows devices, one image will be for the Android device, and one image will be for the Mac OS operating systems. And they all have different sizes. So they have provided with us a recommended size. So our designer creates them a recommended size based on that. Uh, then after that, we have option for two buttons. So just like in the email we have CTA buttons for people to click onto, we have buttons here in the push notification as well. So they can click this button and go to respective pages. So for this welcome reminder number one, we have two buttons. One is about us, so which will take us to the store's about us page, and they can read more about how the founder started the store and the story behind it. And for the button number two, we have usually the blog post, so it will take them to the blog post section of the website. And when they click anywhere inside the push notification, uh, they will be taken to the primary link, which we can set up. So here we have put the discount code URL, which was push 11, the 11% off on their first order. So if they click anywhere inside the push notification, they will be taken to the home page. But this code will be copied, push 11, and they can use this code while placing the order at the checkout. And in the title, we have just a simple message: welcome on board, here's your discount. And in the message, we tell them use code push 11 to get 11% off on your next order today. And we use emojis here to kind of attract them, to kind of remind them, just to grab their attention. Not too many emojis, just little one or two emojis like arrows or some smileys like that. And in this setup section, you can also see a live preview. If you click on the live preview, you will be shown, if you have enabled notification in your own browser, and if you click the see live preview button, you will be shown how it will appear to the end users depending on your device. So that way you can see how it will look to the end user, and you can make changes if you need. So let's see how much revenue they have earned from this particular discount code, or this welcome automation. So this code, as per Shopify, it was used 496 times, and they have earned $24,000 revenue from this coupon code alone. So if you calculate from the abandoned cart, we have earned $23,400, and from the welcome flow, we have earned an additional $24,000. So it's almost $47,000 we have earned just from setting up welcome automation and abandoned cart automation. And we have set it up only once. We have not edited it any time. So it's an amazing ROI. Like, it's more than $80 per no, not per click. Let's calculate. So we have about 47,000 divided by,
around 50, I think,
yeah,
something like that.
around it comes to around $35, if my calculation is correct. Yeah, 919 plus 475. Yeah, so it's about $34 per click, which is still much better than what we get from our welcome email setup and all. So anyway, now let's dive deep into the abandoned cart automation. And in this automation, we have set up three reminders, or a series of three different reminders. For some reason, it keeps loading many times. Anyway, so when someone has joined the has opted in for the push notification, and if they browse a certain product but they leave something in the cart, so then they will be entered into this flow, or into this series of reminders. And the first reminder will go out 20 minutes after they leave something in the cart. The second reminder will go 6 hours after they leave something in cart, and the third reminder will go 1 day after they leave something in the cart. So let's go inside each one of them. Yeah, but
What
before that,
happens if,
let's.
sorry,
Mhm.
what happens if I get the welcome code and after I abandon my car?
Uh, yeah, that's why we don't. I mean, you can use the welcome code, but we don't give out the code in the very first abandoned cart reminder.
Mm,
That's why
okay.
we give it after 6 hours. And even after the code which we give after 6 hours in this abandoned cart reminder is 10% off, and in the welcome flow we give it 11% off. So they will obviously use the welcome code if they have not made the purchase by then also. So, and those, like, sometimes it happens that they clicked yes and they opted in, but they received the notification for that welcome flow, but they didn't pay attention to, because it was immediately after they clicked on yes. They started browsing some other product and all, so they kind of forgot. So in this abandoned cart reminder also, if they leave something in the cart, after 6 hours we send them a second reminder, and this contains a 10% discount code, so this also they can use. And an additional thing, so when they make a purchase, obviously we will get to know their email address. So this way they will be so without using any pop-up, any website pop-up, we will get to know their email address if they make a purchase. So this is
Yeah.
another way to kind of get subscribers. And so let's go inside the reminder one of this abandoned cart automation. And before we go inside this, let's I will uh, show this revenue from this particular reminder. So from the reminder one of abandoned cart, about 280 people, about 280 carts were recovered. We got 228 clicks, and the CTR, the click through rate, was 7.15%, which is way more than what we get in campaigns, usually email campaigns. And the amount or the revenue earned from this particular reminder number one, was about $14,800. So let's go inside this. So this reminder one is sent 20 minutes after someone leaves their cart, after someone put some item in their cart and leave it. So we have a title, and we are saying, hey, waiting for you, with an emoji of an hourglass. And then we have a message, a simple and a very short message: get them now, get them now before they go out of stock. Actually, this website, there are a lot of different items, and they regularly go out of stock. They have limited stock from their distributor and all. So that's why we use this kind of messaging, which is true. Then we have a primary link, which we link it to their cart page. So if they click anywhere inside this push notification, they will be taken to their cart page, directly to the cart page. So a new tab will open in the browser, and they will be taken to the cart page, so that they can click checkout and proceed. And then we have two buttons, just like the welcome flow. So in the button one, we again we have a CTA called checkout. So it will again take them to the cart. And in the button 2, we have explore shop. So it will take them to the most popular items or the best sellers in that store. And based on what item they have left in the cart, an image will automatically will be generated and added to this particular push notification reminder. So that way they will be reminded visually what they have left in the cart. So they will be they will be more prompted to click it and see what they have left. So this is email reminder one. Now let's check push reminder two, which will be sent 6 hours after they leave something in cart. And from this reminder number two, 96 carts were recovered, and the CTR was 4.66%. And the revenue earned from the reminder two was $4,800. And in this reminder, which is the second reminder in this series, we offered them a 10% off, and we say it in the title: hey, a 10% off for you, hurry, with an emoji. And the emoji points downwards, because downward we have a more bigger or more longer description. And we tell them this is the code push 10 for an instant 10% discount. And this store is about pets and all, so we kind of tell them, hey, your pets or your dog will love this. And obviously the primary link is again, it takes them to the cart page. You have the same set of buttons here, which the button number one is checkout, which will take them to the cart as well. And the button number two, explore shop, it will take them to the most popular items in the store. So now let's talk about reminder number three, which is which will be sent one day after someone leaves a cart and and are yet to make a purchase. So in from this reminder three, 77 carts were recovered so far, and the click-through rate is 5.12%, and the revenue earned from this reminder is about $3,700. And in this reminder number three, we give them a final reminder. We say it in the title that, hey, final reminder. And we tell them that we have bumped up their discount. This is the code push 15, and they can get a 15% discount on every item in the store. And we again, the primary link is the cart page link, So if they click anywhere in the cart, they will be taken to the cart page. Button 1, we have slightly modified the emoji here. We not only can write text in the buttons, we can add emojis also. So instead of checkout with an arrow, as was in the with an upward arrow in the previous two reminders, we used a kind of a musical the forward button uh, in the checkout, and it again takes them to the cart. And the button 2 is same as before, explore more, which takes them to the most popular items in the store. So this was all about the abandoned cart automation. So about 454 carts were recovered overall. So we can set up browse abandonment flow also. We can have shipping notification also. We can have back in stock, or we can have price drop notification. All these kind of, we have not set it up. Some of them requires a higher plan like enterprise plan, but from my understanding, these two, welcome flow and abandoned cart flow, are very essential. At every store should have at least these two if they are using push all. Now
Let's
let's
talk
talk
about
about,
campaigns. Yeah.
yeah, campaigns. So a general stat about the campaigns. So far, about 334,000 impressions have been delivered, and from these impressions, 8,200 clicks have been generated. So the average click-through rate is 2.45%, and the revenue generated from the campaigns is $25,500 almost. So we can so talking about campaigns, so we can schedule campaigns. We can yeah, we can put out, we can save some drafts as well. So let's go inside the scheduled one.
And I know you send out not
Mhm.
only promotional campaigns, but
Yeah,
also
we
content.
send out like content style or trust based, like very focused towards educating the users, that kind of push
Yeah.
campaigns, push notifications. So not just like, hey, buy this. So sometimes once in a while we send them as well. So we have two options. So when you start creating the campaign, a campaign for sending out push notifications, we have the first window. In the first window, we have an option called sending options. So you can either send immediately, or you can schedule it for a future date. So we normally schedule it one week in advance. And then it asks about the campaign type. So either we can send a regular campaign, just a general campaign, or we can set up a flash sale, which is kind of an uh, which has an expiry date. Like it's kind of an it's kind of a sale with a coupon code, but we normally don't use it, and it requires higher plan. So we stick to regular campaigns, and we can obviously use discount codes in our regular campaign as well. There's no limitation. We can put the discount code in the description. So we are okay with this feature. uh, then it asks about the segment. So either we can have all subscribers, or if you want to select a different kind of segment, you can have that as well, but that requires
Mhm.
a different plan, a higher plan, enterprise plan, which I will talk about later. If you don't have the enterprise plan, you have to send to everyone. So right now we have 16,000 subscribers. And then we have something called smart delivery. So it if you use this option, and again this option is available only in the enterprise plan. So this will be sent when each individual, or when that particular person is likely to be active during the day. So it's kind of similar to the smart send time of Klaviyo. So they determine when you're likely to be active based on your past browsing history, and based on that they deliver the notification. Otherwise, what they do is, whenever the time which we schedule it for, it is sent to on that moment, to everyone. And when they come online, whenever, let's say you sent it today at 8 p.m. Tonight, and that person who is a subscriber, he came online at 10 p.m, so he will be delivered that notification at that moment. So he will get that notification at that moment. It won't be like he won't see it. He will see it, but whenever he comes online, then only he will see it immediately. So this is the sending options. So now the second window, we have the campaign setup, just like the welcome automation. We have title here, we have message here, we have primary link here, we have images for Windows devices, Android devices, Mac OS systems, we have buttons, we have logo. So all these options. So this is a promo for a particular item, this particular campaign which I'm explaining. So we have a title, dog safety made easy. We have a message, and push all will tell you that this the number of characters have exceeded. Sure, but it depends on, from it varies from device to device. On desktop system, it will be shown in full, like even if you exceed, let's say, even if your number of characters are more than 300 or 400.
Mm-hmm.
But on mobile device, it won't show everything. It will truncate some part of it. So you have to plan your messaging, like, accordingly, on where your subscribers are hanging out most. Are they on desktop, on mobile, Mac OS or Android, like that? And we use lots, and as you can see, we use lots of emojis, like shopping bag, or check mark, or forward button, like many kinds of emojis, whichever is relevant to the store and to the messaging. And it's similar to, it's not exactly subject line, it's similar to what we have in the top fold of an email. The An idea about the whole email is similar to that. We kind of tell them what this product does and where they can get it, what are the main 2 or 3 benefits in pointer form. And the link, it takes to the primary link, it takes them to the product page. So if they click anywhere on the image or on the description of that notification, they will be taken to the product page. And for the buttons, we take them to different pages. So we have button 1, which is called blog, and we take them to the blog, the blog page on the website, the blog section on the website. And the button number 2, it takes them to the most popular items on the website. So this is how it looks on Windows devices. And there's a little bug in push all. It will show you it, all the message, it will show you together, but we set it up in a, like, in a more readable format for those who are listening, to explain it more clearly. So set the description, we set the message as like one in a line, one sentence in one line, so that it's easy to read on all the devices. But push all will show it together, like a paragraph or an essay. But
Mm-hmm.
it's fine, don't worry. When the message is delivered, it will be delivered like one sentence in a line, just like how you want it. So it's readable, don't worry about that. It's just in the preview it displays it in other way. So this is the campaign, how to set up a campaign. And if you're already set up a campaign, you can obviously delete it, you can edit it again, or you can duplicate it and change the messaging or images. So these are the options you have available for campaigns. You can keep something in draft also. And for every campaign, after the campaign has been sent, you can see the data on it. So it will tell you when the campaign was sent, to which segment, and it will tell you the number of impressions. Number of impressions means how many notifications were uh, delivered to the people, or delivered to the browser windows. So this latest campaign which we sent yesterday, it was delivered to 3,400 people, and out of that around 40 people clicked it, and the CTR is for 1.16. And so far there's no revenue because it's only 1 day. In fact, it's less than 1 day. So these are some of the campaigns. And if we see some of the campaigns in the past, so there's one campaign which we sent 10 days ago, and it was a product promo, and it had a CTR of 2%, and it made about $200. So just by sending one campaign, we made $200. There was another campaign which was sent many days before. It made $211. We also send content or trust-based push notifications. So once we sent something like, if you have a smelly dog, what you can do. So it also made $156. So it's not like you won't make any money on content notifications. You can. So and so this is all about campaigns. Now let's talk about little bit about segments. So as explained earlier, you you can send campaigns to either everyone if you have a certain plan, but if you want to send it to different segments of people, you don't want to send to everyone, you have to select an enterprise plan, and it starts from $149 per month. It depends on number of subscribers you can have and other features you want. So you have to talk to the push all company because I think it's a customized plan. And let's talk about the number of plans, the type of plans which we have, the pricing structure. So you can have a trial, or you can even use it for free if you deliver 500 impressions per month. So it is, as you can see, it's very limited, because if you have, let's say, 500 if you have 100 subscribers and you send five campaigns in a month or more than that, or if they're using automation flow also, so it will easily surpass 500 impressions per month. So obviously this plan will pause the notifications once the limit is reached. So you need a higher plan, and this it starts from $19 per month, and it gives you 10,000 impressions per month. We started with this, and s- soon we had to, since the number of impressions were kind of touching this mark, so we had to increase it to $38 per month. It gave us 20,000 impressions per month, and right now we are on $57 per month plan, and which gives us 30,000 impressions per month. Sometimes, depending on the campaign which we send, this limit also gets exceeded. So when it happens, the campaigns are paused, and this limit is reset every month on the first day of every month. So we are planning to get a higher plan, so we will do it soon. And so the enterprise plan starts from $149 per month, and it gives 50,000 impressions and many other features like segmentation, smart delivery, browse abundant flow, custom attribution window. There are many more features in the enterprise plan. At this stage, I think business plan, which is $19 per month to $57 per month, is good enough for many stores. uh, Enterprise will be needed when after probably 6 months of using it. And we also have a special link for our, I mean, if you use it through us, you will get I think 1 month additional free, Daniel, if I'm not wrong. So if
Sorry,
we
say it again.
so if stores use our link, how many additional days they will get for the free trial, do you know?
I think they get a discount, but in the description we will put it and everyone can learn it there. So
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, yeah. Yeah, I think last I checked it was something like 1 month additional or something, but yeah, it might
Mhm.
have changed. So we will put the latest info in the description. um, and yeah, and regarding other options in this software, it can integrate with many other applications in Shopify marketplace, which is, for example, reviews.io or judge.me, product reviews, or looks video. There are many applications. It can integrate to stamp.io as well, trustbot or something. So there are many things it can integrate, and yeah, you can do many things with it if you integrate and be make it more involved. So this was about push all. I
Thank you,
hope
Mohit.
I explained clearly.
Yeah, it was very insightful. I just removed the
Thank you.
shared screen. And yeah, thanks for this guide. And as Mohit said, we will put the link in the description so everybody can find out how this tool works, and you can follow the instructions that he shared today with you. And also, if you watch this video, then make sure you subscribe on our channel on YouTube, hit the notification bell so if we have a new video, then you will get notified as well. Or if you listen to the podcast, then follow us and give us an honest review. Thanks, Mohit, and thanks everyone who listened to us today. Stay tuned. Every week we come out with 2 new videos now. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Daniel. Bye bye.